welcome to, I've forgotten the date. I'm gonna guess Tuesday the 14th?
No.
15th? Anyway, yesterday was a nice easy start to the week. 10k, which is here. Today is my most dreaded session. I hate it every single block, but I always put it in there because it's always a good one. 5 times 4 minutes, and it's in between 5k, 10k pace, so it's not all out. It's not like a 3-minute rep would be. It's a little bit slower, but it just hurts. So I'll probably do about 1200 meters per rep, maybe just under, maybe like 1100, and that's about 2 laps of the park. Onto the park again. Loving the Adios 6s now. Just don't know, softened up a bit, and they're just amazing compared to the Bostons, which were hurt my feet. So 3k warm up, the session, 3k cool down, and then a 6k double later. But yeah, I'll probably won't record too much today because it's a tough session, but I'll try and like give you little snippets and stuff. But yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Just at the park now, got about a lap left of the warm up. Had quite a lot of rain yesterday, and there's some parts of the little gravel track that have got a bit of mud on, bit of, you know, so got a bit soggy that I'll have to avoid, which isn't ideal, but the grass is held up quite well. It's still quite firm, so there's not a big issue with that. So yeah, every rep will be 4 minutes and then 2 minutes rest in between, probably take a walk recovery, and then yeah, it's probably looking about 3:35, 3:40 pace ish, but we'll see how it goes. Tuesdays are usually my bad sessions. Like, I don't panic, I just know that usually Tuesdays I feel crap. The obviously long run still the legs from the weekend, and I think I've said before that this higher speed stuff's just not my strength, so I do struggle. But yeah, we'll finish the warm up off and then we'll get into it. I'll touch base probably after the first 3. See you in a bit. It's the 3rd one done. I hate these Tuesday sessions. I hate them so much, even though it's not that much quicker than like what I know I can run for 10k. But I've said loads of times on this channel, I'm a rhythm runner, yeah, rhythm, that's probably the best word. Cadence runner. Like, once I get my legs going at a comfortable pace, I can keep it going for quite a while. But resting and then asking them to go again just blows my legs up. I mean, it doesn't help that every rep I start like 310 and then progressively get slower. So the next 2 reps I might focus on starting slower and building into it and finishing fast, or I might just go out 310 because that's just what I do. But I've got just under a minute left to rest, and then I'll get the last 2 reps done. Touch base at the end. See you in a bit. I hate that session at the best of times, and on fresh legs, on fatigue legs, it's a killer. But all the reps are done. I don't know the paces, I'll put them up on screen now. I think they were all about 3:30, 3:35, which I'm okay with. It's just a brutal session. You don't think it doesn't look that much on paper, but 4 minutes subconsciously, like, you can run. I can run probably about 15. Well, my 5k pace is probably about 3:35, so I could run what, 17 minutes at that, 17.5 minutes at that pace. But the moment you ask your body to do 4, then rest, then 4, it's just your brain, your legs are just like, well, hang on a minute. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to run quick, or do you want me to, do you not want me to? And obviously you're asking your heart to go up and down, rather than just find its nice, steady sort of rhythm and pattern. That's what's hard about it. But I've got 30 seconds left of recovery, and then 3k cool down before the double later. All the details for the run are on screen now. I'll also put the double on screen now as well. It's only 6k, nice little one. But yeah, I hate that session. I don't know why I put it in every year or every marathon training block. I hate it. But done now. Don't have to see that again until the next marathon I do. See you in a bit. Have a good week. So it's Thursday, 17th of August. Tempo/marathon pace day. But unfortunately, because I'm a donut, I forgot to charge the GoPro after the last 2 runs, so it's not got much battery left. So I won't be able to take it on the run, but doing this quick snippet to give you all the details of the run. This is what happened, the splits and stuff. Yeah, my own fault, but I need to get this run done early today, and I've not got time to charge the GoPro. See you in a bit. Morning, welcome to a long run day. Didn't want to get out of bed this morning, but it's a similar time to last week. It's about 8 o'clock. I've got the thing on the strap again, but I've put a bit of tape on this time, just try and keep the loop nice and short. So today's one of my favourite ones. It's hard, but it's one of my favourite ones. It's a 5k warm-up, and then 5k marathon pace, 5k steady, times 3, and then a 5k cool down for a total of 35k. I've got 4 gels with me with the intention of taking 3, but a 4th one just in case. And because I want to get build up in the pouch, I want to build up the amount I'm carrying week on week. So by like my last week of peak, I'll be carrying 6, which is what I'll start the marathon with, just because it is quite uncomfortable on your bladder, like it bounces. So just building up rather than going straight into it. I feel quite tired, like legs wise, quite fatigued, but we'll see how we get on. I'll have a little drink at the end of each loop. Aiming for a gel before every marathon pace section, so 5, 15 and 25. Don't think there's much else to say. I've taped up the Achilles so the blister's not bothering me anymore. I'll put a picture of what it looks like now. But yeah, I'm going to get going. I've thrown it back on the playlist, to my London Marathon training playlist. Not listened to some of these songs in a while, so it's good to change it up. I was getting bored of the same old ones. But I'll speak to you in a bit. So all done. I explained it terribly before the session. The session is that 5k warm-up, 5k marathon pace, 5k steady, 5k marathon pace, 5k steady, 5k marathon pace. So 3 blocks of marathon pace, 2 blocks of steady, and then the last block, which would be a steady is easy because it's the cool down, for a total of 35k. I explained that awfully before. So we're on 4.88k. Let's have the first gel now and a quick drink, and then we're getting to the first marathon block session. And this is a tough one, so I'm just going to touch base at the end of every 5k marathon block section, and and just at the start of it, because otherwise, if I try and do it every k, I really need to dial in on hitting my paces now. So, and simulating what it's going to be on race day, which would be every 5k. So yeah, we'll do that. But I'll touch base after the first 5. See you in a bit. More note: the steady sections. Obviously, marathon pace is aiming for pace. The steady sections are just whatever pace I can do and get 155 to 160 heart rate. Sometimes it's 4:15, sometimes it'll be 4:45s. Today's run, the marathon pace is a lot of downhill. Well, not a lot of downhill, but it's like slightly downhill, and the steady's on the slightly uphill bit, so that's got to be factored in as well to the paces. But yeah, we'll see in a bit. 5k marathon pace done. Felt good, that's wrong. Paces I'll put on screen now, and heart rate, that felt really good. Back it off a bit now, get down to 160, bit of steady, and then touch base when I get back to the bottle. This is steady section done, back at the bottle. That was a good steady section. Some paces like right down there, sub 3, all about 160. But this next bit is the big challenge now. Seeing if I can kick it back up that gear and get back to that pace that I was before. It's the second 5k marathon pace done. Again, really comfortable, pace is good. Heart rate was even lower that time, I think, which was again promising. Back into 5k steady now, so drop it back to 160 heart rate, and then touch base at the bottle again. One more 5k effort to go. If you've never had it, I feel sorry for you. But I'm 24k in, and I got one of the best runners highs I've ever had. Euphoric. I'm at steady heart rate, and I'm running quicker than what I run Manchester in. Running about 4:06s, heart rate's 160. I think this is the workout I've been waiting for. Feel unbelievable. 25. It was a steady section done, felt really good again. Quick drink, 30 seconds, and get the last 10k done. Yeah, I feel good. Not bad, not bad. Another big blast of runners high. Get in. That's the run I've been waiting for. That's the run I knew that was in there. I just didn't know when it was coming. But I've crushed that. 5k easy to go in now. But that's a massive confidence boost. The sub 2:45 is definitely on. Whether we'll make it, I don't know. We probably need to see how my heart rate is over longer reps. Obviously, although I've done 3 5ks in a 35k, it's still not representative, is it? Because it's that sustained effort. Although I've gone to steady, it's not what it is on race day. So I think next week is similar kind of concept, but it's 8ks, and then the last one is the big one, which is 16k, I think, at marathon pace. I might be wrong, I'll have to double check the plan. But yeah, this week, all good, very happy. 5k cool down on the way in, week done, 133k. I'll touch base at the end. There we go, long run done, 35k. That is the run, that I said before, the run that fills me with confidence that what I'm aiming for is achievable. To do that on tired legs, 131k last week, 133k this week, to be able to do that, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Very happy. Average pace 4:20, can't complain. The steadies were quicker than what I expected. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. My right hip flexor is a little bit tight, but it's going to be when I'm pushing myself with this now. But it's not a big issue. It's not injured. It's just a bit tight. So I'll walk back, get my bottle, and then I'll have a little snippet in the office like I usually do, and then on to the next week. See you in a bit. So yeah, that's another week done. Big week this week. I've just got the training log up on the screen. 133k. Obviously the footage from Thursday I couldn't get. The GoPro had died, and I didn't charge it. Forgot to, and yeah, I couldn't. But I'll put that on screen now, and we'll have a proper talk about it. Yeah, so that was just Thursday. Was just an easy 5k warm up. Marathon pace for 5k, and then threshold for 3k. I felt good. I felt like I was getting closer to it. Obviously you can see the splits on the screen now. The one thing I'm always sort of conscious of is my first K is never on pace in terms of raw pace. I always aim for around about 4 minutes, which the grade adjusted pace is bang on, which I know you don't run a marathon on grade adjusted pace, but I'm looking for effort.
You know, it's a 9-meter gain. Basically, it's you would have seen in the run from Sunday. You know, it's difficult around here to get anything that's remotely as flat as Berlin. I mean, if you look at the Berlin elevation, I'll put it on screen now. It's like, I don't think there's any single kilometre other than maybe 1 or 2 that have got more than 5 metres elevation up or down. But yeah, it was a good run, and then we went into 3K at Threshold, again, which was very good. You know, all sub sort of 3:45-ish, which again is very, very good. I was happy with that. You look at the rest of the week, the Tuesday session was good. You know, it is tough. I hate that session anyway, the 5 times 4 minutes, but it was a good session. And then, you know, the long run, which I'm buzzing about. I'm very happy that, you know, we hit what we hit. That is one of the key ones. So if you've watched my sub 3 tips video, how I run my sub 3 marathon, which I'll link at the top now, I actually talk about this run, or something very, very similar to this. And it's a big run because that steady section doesn't allow you to have a full rest after your marathon pace. You know, when I was getting back to the bottle, I was having like maybe 30 seconds to talk to the camera and 30 seconds to drink. Yeah, and that was it. But yeah, again, I'm very happy. Strava says 133.53k. That's 133. The 0.5 is probably from walk breaks in the Tuesday session. But yeah, very happy. If we look at next week, 134k. So again, just upping it a little bit more. There is a local 10k race that's on the Sunday. And now in the build up to Manchester, I've done a 10k race. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to do that yet, because if I'd done that 10k on the Sunday, that would mean that the Sunday long run, which is supposed to be 8, 16, 24, 32, 37k, wouldn't actually be 37k, because obviously I couldn't do that big session on a Saturday, on the Saturday, and then a race on a Sunday. It'd just be pointless. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to do the 10k on a Sunday and do like a long 37k run, just all easy on the Saturday. And I don't quite think I want to do that. I think what I'd want to do is skip the 10k and do the 37k with 16k's worth of marathon pacing. I think that's what I'd want to do, but again, I might sort of have a look at that and see if it does come up. Only one. So no sort of like short snappy workout next week. No like speed session on the Tuesday. Because my run this week was on the Sunday, because I went to the Liverpool match on Saturday. If no one knows on the channels, never spoke about it, but I'm a season ticket holder. So I was at the Bournemouth game on Saturday. So I need another like easy day to recover. So what's going to happen this week is we're going recovery on Monday, and then we're going double easy day on Tuesday. We're going to go 4 times 8 minutes tempo on Wednesday with 2-minute easy recoveries, 3k warm up and cool down. That's a good session. That's a really tough one. And then obviously another midweek long run on the Thursday. Oh, big pardon. I'm recording this on Sunday, not long after the 35k, so I'm obviously tired. And then Friday we're looking at another marathon pace session, not too big, only 13k, but a good 8k block at marathon pace. And then Saturday is the 8k run, so it's 8 easy, 8 marathon, 8 steady, 8 marathon, 5 easy, similar to what I've done today. Yeah, but that's what we're looking at. And then 134k. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the series as well. You know, I am enjoying doing the videos. To be honest, I am enjoying making the videos. If you are enjoying them, please do consider subscribing. You know, liking the videos, commenting. You know, I think I've replied to every comment, or if I haven't, I've missed it by accident. Yeah, please do consider subscribing if you're enjoying the journey, and you're following along. Follow me on Strava. You'll see a lot more sort of in-depth stuff than what you see on the video, because I can only go into so much detail. But Strava, you can go through whatever you like. Every run's on there. It's all open. But yeah, other than that, hope everyone's had a good week. I hope everyone has a good week next week. I hope your training's going well if you're training for an autumn marathon. But yeah, other than that, see you later.